Hey, let's plan a new project. I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress here at Fuzzy Goat in downtown Thomasville, Georgia. You can see all that I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com. And we're at a slightly different angle because I want you to be able to see what's in this cart while we try to plan out. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So, which are you inspired most by? The pattern or the yarn? That's what I've been mulling over this week and what I was going to share in our Facebook Live today. Working in a yarn shop, it's really both. Someone will be working on a pattern or show us a pattern, and I'll be like, oh, I got to make that. Or a yarn will come in, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to make out of that yarn? So I am really both, and I'm also both a process knitter and a project knitter, meaning I like making something just for the process. Of course, I have the luxury then of putting it as a sample in the store, but you have the luxury of giving that as a wonderful gift, even if it's not something that you're gonna wear. So I love trying something new, but I'm also motivated by having that project and wanting to wear it, like my Westbourne that I'm wearing now. Okay, that'd be great to have a hot cup of coffee right now. It's so beautiful here right now. You can kind of see the sun shining all the way from back there. It's just a beautiful morning here in Thomasville, which makes what I'm going to talk about a little funny because I want to talk about a sweater I want to make for the gloomy days. Today is not one of those days. Okay, so Melissa has let me borrow for today her Johi's V-neck boxy. I love it when she wears this. I want her to leave it behind. It is, let's see, let me get you a little bit here. You can see that it's nice and cuddly. It's made out of fingering weight yarn. It's just fabulous. It looks great on her. So when the Hella Hanks came in, I thought, well, I'll make a V-neck boxy out of a Hella Hank. It's got a little bit of cashmere in it. And when I'm going to want to wear this is going to be on a gloomy day, you know, kind of rainy, kind of overcast. So I was kind of thinking about what would it be like when I want to wear what I'm making. And because it's solid and this variegation looks fabulous, I was completely motivated by Lake Totally, which would be really similar to that. But this is kind of a lighter and happier color. Is that what I want to wear on a gloomy day? Or do I want to kind of match the mood? I wasn't really sure. So this would be perfect, but it wasn't quite what I was thinking of. Everglades was closer, but this variegation is actually more dramatic than what Melissa's got going on in hers. So I was thinking a whole sea of that may not be what I was after either. And of course I loved Wish You Were Beer, but that's awfully close to what I've already got, right? What I'm already wearing. Foxy Lady is a strong contender in that. But as I look around, and those of you that have been watching us for a while, you'll know that I have lots of items that are this color. Nothing wrong with that. And then this Better Late Than Never is also a strong contender in the peach. But like the Lake Totally, I'm not sure if on a gloomy day, this is what I have in mind. So, but some of you, this is not the color I was interviewing, but this bell bottoms would be perfect in that, or Jackie O, or even, is this Teal Me? Tealicious here, Tealicious. So I kind of moved away from, sadly, the Hella Hanks and my cashmere dream. I have to find something else for those. So it just didn't come together. So I started roaming the fingering cabinets and I came up with these. And I will apologize right off the bat. These may be the last of these. So if you see these and you really want to make it too, let us know and I will reorder more of these colors and get them in for you. So I'm now thinking, I'm between this color here, which does have a lot of variation and I really love it, and I do knit a lot of green, but the variegation is more subtle, like what Melissa's piece is here. And this is Copper Corgi's Long Road to Key West. Still super soft, so I'm not sacrificing a lot by not having the cashmere. But again, did I want a whole sea of this? So this has led me to another pattern, which I will show you in a moment. Or did I want on a gloomy day to wear orange? And in my mind, you know, I'm really going in a totally different direction if I'm not making this color and I make this color, right? Can't you see that there's a really big difference? Anyway, it's enough difference for me that I would reach for one on that day instead of another one. But the idea of doing all that stockinette, and God bless Melissa for doing that. I mean, look at how wide that is. But it's paid off. It's perfect. She loves it. I wasn't sure I wanted to do all that. So, but I still wanted a cuddly sweater to wear when it's kind of gloomy around here and just kind of feel cozy. So I came up with this one here, and I've linked to it. Okay, says the green one. This one here, lattice or braid. I really like this sweater. I'm gonna do this sweater. It also is got a lot of positive ease. It's got a V-neck, which I'm gonna really like, but it's got some stripes, which make it a little more interesting. If you could see that in there, it'll be easier for you to see in there. And the sleeve, the width, though it is oversized, the width is not as wide as this also. So it'll use a little less yarn as well. What it's called lattice or braid, and again, it's harder to see here, is you get to choose which sleeve decor you want to do, if you want to do a lattice or a braid. And like I said, it's striped, but you don't have to stripe it. But I love a stripe. I got a stripe now. I really like stripes. Like this one here is really cool. So that leads me back to, what am I gonna stripe it with? Now, I'm not gonna stripe these two. I'm crazy, but I'm not quite there yet with striping those two. But now all of a sudden, I don't have a sea of variegated yarn. I have some stripes. So I'm thinking of striping it with, okay, so this is 29 Bridges Scotch Moss. And I love Scotch Moss. I love all things 29 Bridges. 29 Bridges Silk Surrey Patina is in my Westbourne right now. So this is Scotch Moss, and so I'm pretty sure that's the stripe I'm going to use. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do it with Long Road to Key West, right? That's kind of like a little bit happy on a gloomy day, but not completely, you know, different than the gloom that's outside. Or maybe I want to go for this. I'm not sure yet. So I'm really curious to know what you guys think. This one here is 29 Bridges Go-To Socks Flaming June. I am doing a scarf, and oh gosh, I didn't bring it with me, with these two colors right now. The Silk Surrey and the Go-To Sock that stripe like every 4 rows, and it's a really simple chevron pattern. Hey Stephanie, we miss seeing you around here. Virginia's voting for Key West, so I'm already doing something in that color, so I really like it, but it's not a garment, so I'm not sure. But now that I've seen how much yarn I need, that really helped too, because I do need a little bit less, and it helps with the stripes too, because you know, one skein would be the stripes and all of that. So I'm really happy with the pattern. Now I just have to decide the colors and then which shoulder design I want to use. And I'm still on the hunt for the perfect crochet pattern right now. So if you guys have any nominations for that, I would love to know that. And if you are around at all, we've started a series of Granny Square of the Month. Why we didn't think of this before, I don't know. Kit's gonna teach that class, and it'll be the second Saturdays. And let me tell you, I would take that class if it wasn't at 10 o'clock, which is the same time I'm talking to you right now. So if all this deciding is not your jam right now, we got some great kits in that I can show you too. So we got these Koigu kits, and Koigu is just known for their color. So this is the Color Dust Cowl. Look at that. And we have this colorway on the front. And then we also have this one here that's Brella. And let me just take these out and show you. These are DK weight, and look at that. Look at that happy color. Koigu just does such a great job really fun. And a lot of times with color that's that variegated, that stripy, people aren't sure what to do with it. So we love getting kits in the Koigu, because then it kind of solves that problem, because they know what works in that. So we've got this really pretty color dust cowl. We do have 3 color choices, so you do have to make that choice in there. We have this beautiful shawl kit. It makes, so you use the solid color and then you keep changing with the other colors here. We have this one in 2 different colorways. This is the striation pack, and Koigu just has a really great twist on it. So we could think of some other patterns too that you could do. This is an Amba O'Brien pattern, and she'll have some others that you can do as well with that. And then for you crocheters, I think we're gonna do a sample up of this. Look at this fabulous granny square bucket hat. Isn't that the darlingest thing? And we have this in 2 colors. We have it in the one in the picture, and then we also have one that's kind of a denim-y blue. So this is really cute also. And so you have to make some choices with that. This one you don't. We only have it in 1 colorway. We have this Piri Boxes hat kit. So it's a color work hat kit. It comes, let's see, let's open this so you can see the colors. It's a beautiful Fair Isle hat kit. Also, you could think of some other things to do with that. And we have that in that 1 color that's included in there on the original. So that's what we got for you today. I am wearing, like I mentioned, Westbourne by Isabel Kramer. I can't get enough of Isabel Kramer. And I love this pattern. It's got a little dip in the hem on it and everything, and so it's really fun. I'm gonna try to ponder while I'm helping you guys today which colors I'm gonna do, because I am ready to cast on something new. And for those of you that think you have to finish something before you start something new, you know that's not a real rule, right? Like somebody maybe told you that once. Oh, and let me tell you, we don't play by those rules. But we have all sorts of beautiful yarn here, just buckets and buckets of it coming in, and crochet bucket hat. Thank you guys so much for watching and weighing in on what my sweater will be. I'll go back through the comments and answer any questions that you have in there and put links up to the different yarns and the kits. Thank you.